I guess this is as close to an update as I can. As far as I know, everything's done and ready to be put on for it to actually be used. As far as the engine, transfer case, and stock suspension, because right now it's just sitting on stock suspension with 400EX shocks that I need to do something about that. I need to make a bracket lift for it sometime. What you want, cat? And because of U-joint restraints, I decided not to lift the rear end as much as I possibly could, because the rear end only can handle like 20 degrees or something like that, and right now it's at 15, I believe, something like that. So it's not far from being at the max, but it's pretty close. But I still got some room left to go if I wanted, but I don't really need to, because that's a 400DX rear shock, and it has no give to it at all, almost. And the front is what needs to come up, really, because the front, you can see the whole thing angled down, but the front has 13.5 inches of clearance, while the rear has about 15. So the front, and plus the front shocks, are also quite a bit softer than the rear, so whenever I was to actually sit on it, it would do something along the lines of that. So it'd move down a little bit, but nothing too much. As far as everything goes, I got the original 350 Foreman, everything on it, wire harness, and need to get a different electrical piece or modify a different one from a 300 to work. I think I'll just do that, because somebody cut some wires here and I'm not really sure what they go to. In fact, I think one of them is the starter button, which would explain why the starter never worked. There's also a few wire ends like that I think that's just an electrical 12-volt plug-in, and a few others, and there's a few that are cut like that I have no idea what they go to. That I just need to be sure and see what they go to. I know these had to do with the fuel pump, and I broke that one off trying to get it off. And these have to do with the fan, I believe, but I'm just not real sure for now. And when I hook the battery charger up to the cables, and I flick this switch, it obviously don't have a battery in it. Before, the lights would light up and everything would be good, but since I don't even have the lights in the dash, they're just sitting down here. They do light up, which I guess is a good sign, because it at least means the majority of the electrical components are correct, if not ready to be used. Aside from the few things like this, I have no idea what they're for.